Hello, hello, it's me, Maurieio. Welcome to Smoko with Maurieio, episode 10. 10, we're into double digits. So today, oh, it's getting a bit dry. I'll have a bit of a sip of tea from the Miles 42 cup there. All right, so yes. It's been a bit of a miserable old day today, a bit raining and what have you, so we can't go outside. And I knew this early on, I knew it was going to be raining and that, so I sort of, if it was fine, I had planned to go on on an adventure, maybe down to the back of the garden maybe, because weather's a little bit inclement overall. We're coming up for the shortest day. So winter started 6 days ago. The official start of winter is the 1st of June, and June, July, August are our 3 winter months. In some people's eyes, that's the start of winter, and in another eyes, it's the shortest day, and the shortest day is coming up 21st of June. I talked a bit about that last time. So I thought, well, I'll try another one of these sort of TV dinners. And so the one I've chosen today is tomorrow's meals, roast lamb. Our roast lamb with mint sauce is served with roast potato, kumara, a sweet potato. If you're unfamiliar, kumara is New Zealand's sweet potato, pumpkin, steamed veggies, and lashings of mouth-watering pan-juice gravy for a meal as good as homemade. There you go, and it serves 400 grams. I put it in the microwave for 7 minutes and then let it rest. Just you pull up the corners just to let some steam out. I'm thinking today I might have a quick look at the meals ready to eat, like the ration ones as well. Would be something I could do. Energy, 485 calories in this, 485. So yeah, I bought this, proudly made by the team at Frozen Fresh Limited, 2 Barbary Street, Judea, Tauranga, Post Office Box 30. Any questions? So these are from the Bay of Plenty. So let's have it now. Yes, today I went and got this cutlery set. It's a Systema cutlery set. I saw one of my students had something similar. I saw it there at the supermarket. I thought I'll have one of those, and little cutlery set there that it goes in a little container here. So yeah, all plastic, so you know, washable, what have you, be dishwasher proof, I guess. And yeah, so let's get started. So, this is the lamb here with the mint sauce. And of course the cup of tea. Oh yes, that's minty. And there is the gravy seems to be in here with the potatoes as well. So, that's nice. That's nice. Very nice. So as I said before, this would be a pretty reasonable smoko if you knew you were going to be, by the microwave or something like that. Minted peas, a bit of carrot. That's about it, I think. Oh, peed on the table. Yeah. Quite nice. So some bits of meat here and gravy. Yeah, and this is yeah. Look, I could. Oh, this is quite nice. you know, and it reasonable. I think it was $10 this one, $10, which I'm easily spending that at work on like a sandwich and a pie and a cup of tea. So yeah, this could yeah, this could go pretty good. Yeah. Very nice. And what do we got here? I think that might be a piece of kumara. Bit of a long skinny bit of kumara there. I need to perhaps get a cloth. So yeah. Oh, this is something I could, yeah, not bad. Be a bloody good smoko. Very nice. But as I say, dependent on the old microwave. Bit of pumpkin. Pumpkin's never been a favourite of mine. I think it might have been the way. I think it might have been the way. My parents used to cook it. I seem to, well, as was the way in those old days. You seem to boil the bloomin' hell out of everything. So the pumpkin, to me, always seemed to be the consistency of like, and a similar colour to baby poo. So that sort of put me off it a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Now, I really would like, I really would like to have these smokos, someone join me for smoko. So if you do want to, you know, you think if you've got an idea, certainly, you know, let's have a look at it. I've got a, break coming up in a couple of weeks. So we've got 2 more weeks of classes, and then it's exams for a couple of weeks. So, and then it's 3 weeks of break, which, you know, is for prep and that. So usually during those times I get a little bit more time in the weekends. There's still lots of work, to be done, and that sort of thing. But yeah, a little bit more time in the weekend. You'll see I don't manage the old knife and fork too much. So, you know, if you're sort of, you know, within an hour or so's drive of sort of Ngaruawahia, I'd certainly entertain, you know, organising some sort of smoko that we could film and use as an episode. Oh, golly. This is quite nice. I'm quite enjoying it. The minty, I love a good mint. They've incorporated the mint into the gravy. So, yeah. So yes, this is, yeah, very nice. Roast lamb it is. And the gravy, could possibly do with a, making a bit of a mess here. Possibly do with a bit of bread and butter to soak that up. Or perhaps one of these potatoes. Oh, they're a bit... Oh, that's you know, it's microwaved. Let's be real. You know, it's got that a bit of the microwave effect for it. But it is tasty and it's nice. Could I eat another one? Definitely. That's the one thing with the these sorts of meals. Unlike at home, there's no leftovers. So, but yes, that's very much on point. So yeah, if you have an idea that you think, well, you know, we could do this and that for a smoko, and certainly it'd be cool. Don't be shy, as they say. What's the worst that can happen? Nothing really. Okay, wow. There you go. Oh, very nice. I'll put that over on that side, and then we wash that and put the cutlery back in the little cutlery container here. I won't put it back in there. I think it'd be easier to wash it and what have you. And then, yeah, I don't know what the mechanism here is, whether this, oh, I suppose this comes out. Perhaps not, I don't know. I'm not so sure now. Hope I haven't wrecked it on its first outing. But anyway, well, I thought that might come apart for the, you know, for the dishwasher when you put it in the dishwasher, but perhaps not. Anyway, all right. So moving right along, let's have a sip of tea. Now, typically your smoko is not a course meal. So that was the tomorrow's meals, roast lamb from made with natural ingredients. Generous premium frozen meals made fresh right here in New Zealand. Our roast range delivers. Perfect family favourites every time. Snap frozen to lock in goodness and flavour. www.frozenfresh.co.nz. And yes, it says here manufactured on same equipment as cereals, peanuts, fish. Oh, right. Usual stuff. 2 Barbary Street, Judea, Tauranga. Yeah. Any questions or comments? All I can say is that's a big bloody marvellous from me. I did enjoy that. I could have had a couple more of those. So, sort of wanted to do a couple of things now. So, yeah, you might have noticed I quite often have an apricot muesli bar, and I've been trying to source the apricot muesli bars, and I've tracked them down to Australia. You can buy them online, but as far as I can work out, they cost less in the vending machine at work than they do to get them delivered online. So I'm doing some further investigation on that, but I've got these nice and natural probiotic oat bars, apricot and pumpkin seeds. This one, good source of fibre with prebiotics. Oh, Well, this has got prebiotics and probiotics, 5 bars. I gave one to my lovely wife. She enjoyed it, so I'm just going to have one of those, just as a sort of a puddingy thing, although, you know, there. So that's the probiotic bar there. Very nice. So, that's not so bad. So, how's the week been? Well, been a very busy week. One way and another, with marking of tests for maths, preparing of the test for the land surveying, and I've got them to mark, but it's the Queen's birthday weekend at the moment, so happy birthday, Queen Elizabeth II. I know it's not really your birthday, that's just when we celebrate it. So it's June the, you know, the first couple of weeks of June usually. I can't know quite what determines it. And yeah, and then there's not another long weekend, or I think bank holiday you might call them, or I don't know what you call them in America. I don't know. So the next long weekend is Labour weekend, which is until October. So it's a big long haul. However, they have introduced a new one next year, starting 2022. I don't know whether we lose one or they've just introduced another one. Matariki. Now, I may not be pronouncing that right, but Matariki. And that is the Pleiades constellation. When it first appears on the horizon, I guess, I'm not sure, that is the start of the new year for Maori New Year, the Pleiades. Now, some of you, well, might not, obviously Matariki might not mean anything, and Pleiades might not mean anything either, but it's the constellation of stars that features on the Subaru. So it's that set of stars, the ones that feature on the Subaru automobile, that is, yeah, Pleiades, I think it is. I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly as well. I haven't actually memorised the date for that one, but I understand it's sometime in July. So that'll give us an extra holiday anyway. I'm not sure whether it'll be Mondayized or not. Obviously didn't do much research on that, but anyway. So I'm just going through my nut bar, and then you might notice I've got a couple of other things over here as well that I picked up today. Yes, I'm a bit worried that my weight is increasing rather than decreasing. So about a year or 2 years ago now, I started going on the rice diet, where I just eat mostly rice, and I lost quite a bit of weight. I dropped down from around 90 kgs through to under 80, actually. I did get down there momentarily. So I'm hoping to do that again. So I'm going to go back to that. And a big part of that was, well, not too many smokos, was actually eating rice for smoko and keeping that down, just eating rice. And so I've that's why I bought the little utensil set there, and I also bought a bowl, so I'm hopefully put some rice and stuff in that and take that into work, and have that for my lunch rather than, you know, chicken sandwich and a donut and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's what I'm working towards. But I mean, these things, you can't rush them. They've got to be slow. So as you know, I keep a record of my weight on my daily vlog as I go through it daily. So yeah, that's all happening. Yeah, I thought I'd also talk about I had a couple of questions about my social media empire, shall we call it? Fake it till you make it. So yeah, so each day I try to take a Instagram, a photograph, and you know, my photographs have now got to the point where I include little, well, I call them Easter eggs in them. So there's an element of photoshopping something into them, or photoshopping me into something, as in the case of today. So I'm improving my Photoshop skills, and I learn a little bit each time, and little bits and bobs. So that's there, and I've now been doing that for over a year. I just checked last night to see what my photograph from 1 year ago was, and I'm almost at the point, I think on the 17th of the month, where I have a title for the photo and a date, and then do that, and then I use that title as the title for my daily vlog. So it sort of all leads into this, and so each day I'm working around a photo, you know, trying to get a photo, and then that becomes a title, and then working that around the vlog, which it all sort of fits together quite naturally in that point. So the photos essentially start off on Instagram. They are shared automatically through Facebook. And then I also post them on Twitter, which I get very little feedback on them on Twitter, so I don't think anyone watches them, but anyway. And on Gab, I post them there as well, and from time to time I get a little bit of feedback there. But the main place where they're put is in Instagram, and I have about 286 followers on Instagram. So then the other thing I do is I started on TikTok as well, and I try to do a minimum of one TikTok per day. And the TikTok I put at the front of my daily vlog there, and you'll notice those there, that they're all gone through TikTok. So there I've got about, on Gab I think I've got about 5,000 followers. I don't quite know what that means. But really, in real terms. And so, yes, but on TikTok I've got around about 7,000 followers. So, and I've had some reasonably successful little clips. Now, they may or may not be related to the vlog. They might be just a little something out of the blue, a bit of web crap, just a news item. I've got various little vehicles that I use so that it enables me to make them, because I think in terms of the creative energy needed, it's the TikToks that take the most work. But I'm managing day by day to get those, and then they go to the front of the queue, and then they also come back into the Instagram. Well, from the TikTok, they also get uploaded to Facebook Story and Instagram Story, and then I also load them into Instagram reels. I make them into a reel on Instagram as well, in the reels there on Instagram. And now I'm also uploading them as a short on YouTube, as a YouTube short. So that all ties in there. And then I do my daily vlog. And my daily vlog obviously incorporates my Instagram photo, incorporates my TikTok, and that goes onto YouTube and is also uploaded most days to BitChute. I say most days because on BitChute it seldom, sometimes it doesn't take there. So yeah, so that's what happens there. So I was looking here, I'm running out of time. It's 26 minutes, and I've got a couple of little items here where perhaps we can, I should have a look at those. Oh, I took the one out of the box there. Anyway, so I've got here, I'll finish that later maybe. So here I've got some things. I don't know whether these are unique to New Zealand, but they're called, we call them Afghans. Afghans. And I don't know why they're called that. It might be some sort of, it may well be an inappropriate reason, but these are an Afghan. They're a chocolate cookie, like flavoured sort of cookie, with a chocolate icing and typically a walnut on top. So I've got some Afghans there that I bought. Walnut top Afghans, a packet of 6 there, and they're pretty nice. So I'm going to, you know, finish off my cup of tea and have those, and finish off my bar there. Probably more than I would usually have. Typically, I mean, something like that, I'd probably just take that and, you know, maybe a couple of, maybe the bar and perhaps the Afghans, you know, for an afternoon tea or something like that. But certainly that was a pretty sizable, in terms of smoko, it was there. So yeah, so that's my social media sort of empire, the way it all fits together. And there's other various options there. Just as I was, you know, going through that, I was thinking, well, why don't I, you know, I could put my YouTube daily vlog into a reel possibly on Instagram. I'm not sure what the time limits are on Instagram. I think it's just, might have just gone up to 3 minutes, or was that on something else I was watching? But yeah, so that takes a fair bit of time, all that sort of toing and froing and things like that, and I'm trying my best to keep it up. But yeah, it can mean that I upload at some well, some interesting hours. So today, time now is probably, oh, I'll just have a quick check. So it's 8:23. So it's 8:23 today, and I'm just going to yeah, wind this up in a couple of minutes for the half hour. So 8:23. I've done my Instagram for the day, which was an advert for this. For my TikTok, I'm probably just going to go through, just post a little thing about the eating that meal there. I do some videos on those where I chop through some of those with a bit of a voiceover. So yeah, I think I can do that for my TikTok, which will be a nice introduction. And then my usual, oh, I've got for my background for my daily vlog. So I usually try and have a background of usually my you know, some time lapse or car drive or the drone. But my drones, I need to do some work on that. I just want to get it. It's not going. Last time out, it didn't go so well, so I need some time to work on that and get that done. So today's background is a bit of a drive around town, buying all this stuff, a trip from the hospital through the middle of Hamilton's Main Street, and yeah, so that's it. I'm getting the wind-up signal from the from the timer here. Thanks very much. It's been episode 10. Bloody marvellous. Cheers. See you.